Just before the video starts, guys, I'd like to remind you to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Welcome back to another AFL video for my channel. I'm RB, and today we'll just be talking about how I think the Brisbane Lions forward line this year will be the best in the league. So, as you can see here, I have the Brisbane Lions team sheet up. I think this has all the rostered players available to them. It's got a fair few. How many is it? 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45. Yeah, so you got all 45 rostered players there. But let's just look at their forward line. So we have Danaher here. You can't see my mouse, but we have Danaher here. And then we got the youngster Kyle Lohmann. So he played, I don't know, 2 games last season. But I think he's going to play a much bigger role this year. I think he's going to be a lot like Charlie Cameron. He's going to be that quick, on the pace, first to the ball, beat 3 players, kick a goal kind of player. He's going to be that X factor that the Lions will need going into the future. But if I scroll down here a little bit more, then we still got Lincoln McCarthy, who's the ever reliable for the Lions. Last year, I think he kicked about 25 goals for the season, I think. So yeah, he's always reliable. So along with Lohmann and Danaher this year, well, we've also got McCarthy. And then you got Blake Coleman. I haven't actually heard of this dude before. I believe he played 1 game last year. Look, if he wants a run, he can have a run. I think we will see him a few times this year throughout the season. I think he's going to be a lot like Lincoln McCarthy. He's going to be that standard goal-kicking small forward. So yeah, let's see how he goes this year. I couldn't give you a proper rundown on him because I've never actually really seen him play. But yeah, we'll see how he goes. And then you got Nakia Cockatoo. So he's been in the Lions roster for the last 3 years now. He's played about 12 or 13 games, I believe. He hasn't played too many. He was in there in the period where Danaher and McStay were injured. As we all know, McStay has moved on. So I think he's going to get a bit more of a run this year, along with Joe Danaher and Eric Hipwood. I think he's going to be in that key forward position, maybe switching with Jack Gunston. I don't know, like, as Jack Gunston, he's a great signing for the Lions, but he is getting a bit on the older side. So if there's any injuries or if subs get rolled on, I think Cockatoo will play that key forward kind of role. And he does have a good boot on him. So we'll scroll down here a little bit more. And as you know, we got Cam Rayner. He's everyone's favourite. Dude can kick a goal from anywhere on the field. Let's just be real. So I'm sure he's just going to have the same great season he's going to have this year. He's avoided injuries this year. It's not a repeat of 2021, I think, when he did his ACL before the start of the year. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Cam Rayner this year. He's just another really good inclusion in the Lions forward line, and another reason why I think they're actually going to be so good this year. If we go across here, we have Jack Gunston. So he is the new signing for the Lions. He's going to be, I think, one of the biggest signings for them. As you can see his stats here on the right, averaging 2 goals a game, 4 marks, 10 disposals, or 11 disposals on that early to mid disposals. 8 kicks a game, 52% goal accuracy. But I think he's just going to be that extra target for them to kick out. So you have Zorko and Neil and what's his name? Josh Dunkley. Like, just give all our key midfielders someone else to kick it to. So I think he's going to be exciting to watch this year for the Lions. I think it's going to be a good one for him. So if we just go back to the AFL here, and we'll scroll back down. Where were we? Jack Gunston. So yeah, I think he's going to have a pretty good season. We go down here, and we got Tom Fullerton. He's played. I think he played a few games last year. I think he was about 10 or 12 games last year he played. He is new to the lineup. He's still a rookie, you could say. Was drafted. I'm not sure if he was drafted by the Lions or if he was picked up through the academy. But I think he, again, is going to play a similar role to Cockatoo and probably Eric Hipwood, and is going to be that big, tall, lanky forward, catch the ball, kick the ball, score goals. So I think they have a really deep forward line this year, like, because we got our great smalls like Cameron and McCarthy and Rayner, but then we've also got our big forwards like Danaher, Fullerton, Hipwood, all of that. So I think together it's just going to be a really, really good all-round display of forward prowess. So if we go across here again, then we've got Charlie Cameron. He is probably one of the most lethal players in this whole lineup, if not in the entire league. Everyone loves watching Charlie. I'm not sure if I know you got them stupid Collingwood supporters who just don't like watching anyone other than Collingwood, but you can't not turn on the TV and be enjoyed by Charlie Cameron. He's just that type of exciting player. I do expect him to have a good season this year. He is in his prime. I think he's 29, 28, as you can see there on the left. But if we look at his stats here, we got 2.2 goals a game, 3.1 tackles, 11.4 disposals. So he just averages a few more than Gunston. 4 marks a game. So I think it's going to be a big one. To have a small forward that marks as much as he does in the forward line, I think is going to be pretty big. 3.4 handball, as you can see, below average. I think that's okay, though, because Charlie is 30 times more lethal when he has the ball in his hands. I don't think there's a team in the competition that can stop Charlie Cameron when he has the ball in the forward line one-on-one. I don't think there's a single defender in the league that could stop him. So we'll just head back to the team sheet here again, and we'll scroll back down. Where are we? Here we go. So we're back at Charlie Cameron here, and we come down and we got Mr. Hipwood. So over the last couple of seasons, Hipwood has missed a large majority of the last couple of seasons with some injuries. I don't think they'll be too big for him this year. I think he's back to health. I have been watching a few training clips from him and the Lions, so I think he will be a good he will be a good asset to the Lions this year. I'm not sure how much longer he's signed on for, but I don't think they'll re-sign him because they do have a bit more some more young talent coming up. And as you can see, it's more just average and below average. So as a key forward, you really should be kicking more than 50%. But I think he still allows that big, tall target to be kicking to in the forward line. Just like Danaher and just like Fullerton. Like, he's just that extra target. So averaging 1.5 goals a game, 4.6 marks. There you go again. Taking plenty of marks. I think he'll be best used moving up the field, taking marks in the center square and on the wing, and then getting his big long kick down into the forward line to Lincoln McCarthy and Charlie Cameron and Gunston, so they can have the shot on goal. I don't think he'll score many goals this year, but he will be that big supporting player in the forward line. So we'll just head back to the team sheet again here, and we'll go back down. Where are we? We resume Mr. Hipwood. So if we go down again, we have, I actually have no idea who this is. 19-year-old. I'm guessing he's a rookie. We'll just head back. Sorry, that's Zach Bailey. Sorry, my bad. I don't know how to navigate this Lions website, so a little bit confusing. Anyway, we'll head back down here. Where were we? No, here we were. So I think you'll find, I don't think there's any more midfielders. So I'll chuck the midfielders up on the screen now, and I think together it's going to be a really, really good group of midfielders. So I don't necessarily think they'll be the most incredible forward line, but what they will do is when they're on, they could beat a top team, so we're talking top 4, by 40, 50 points. I won't be surprised if you see that this season, especially if they all stay fit, especially if they all stay healthy. I think it's going to be a great season to be a Lions for this year. I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. As you can see, if you have any other questions regarding the Lions lineup, I'd be happy to answer them. I'll be happy to make a couple more videos leading into the AFL season. I believe there's only 25 roughish days left. I think maybe 24. We're under a month, so I can't wait. I think the season starts on the 17th of March, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, can't wait for that. If you also want to see another AFL fantasy video before the season starts, I have had plenty of suggestions in the comments of that video, of my first AFL fantasy video. So if you would like to see a updated lineup before the start of the season, I'll be happy to do that for you guys. Thank you for all the support you've given me on my predictions video as well. I believe that video is at 150, 160 views at the recording of this video, which is probably my highest viewed video in the last 5 or 6 months. Really, since the end of last season. So I thank you guys for that. I thank you for some of the comments you have given me on that. I will post a little argument I had with one of the commenters on there saying that Richmond will make the top 4. So tell me what you think down below about that. I don't think it will happen, but Lions on top. What do you say? Anyway, it's your boy RB. It's been a pleasure. Peace.